bring on Oscar Zheng, who's going to tell us about their work in a moment. As the camera.
Hello.
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 Is
We
my
can
camera
hear
not
you.
showing?
We can hear you, but
We
we cannot see
just
you.
see a cool rectangle
A beautiful gray
Rectangle.
rectangle.
still.
How come?
Yes,
Um, Let me see.
that's fair. Things happen.
Oh,
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go. Now we see Oscar.
hello.
Hey, Oscar, how's it going?
So do I start presenting now,
Yes,
or do
Yeah.
I
please.
introduce myself a bit
Yeah,
first?
yeah, yeah. Share your
Okay.
slides and we'll pop them on there and we'll get going.
Yeah, I actually do not have any slides.
Totally cool.
So my
Alright.
name is Oscar, and I'm from University of Technology, Sydney. I'm a first-year student, and today what I have here is a mouth-operated mouse. So basically, there are a lot of people who have disabilities that makes it so like that they cannot use like a regular mouse, right? So for example, if you have quadriplegia, you can't move both of your hands. So you have to rely on a device called a mouth operated mouse. Usually there's two types. One is where it's like put inside your mouth and there's like a little tracker ball and you control a mouse with your tongue. And the other one is something like this. So basically it uses a sip and puff action to replicate your left click and right clicks and scrolling up and down. And it's just a little joystick that allows you to like move your cursor around. So commercialized products cost like at least 1,000 USD. So this is one I built myself and it costs me around 30 USD. So I'll first show you what it looks like inside. So very simple. It looks a bit wacky, but yeah. So it's just a little bit of soldering. Here there's Arduino Pro Micro. This is a pressure sensor, and this is just like a regular joystick. Okay, so let me try to share my screen here. Uh, Let me check entire screen. Okay, so my screen is sharing now, right? Oh, yeah. So I'll show you what it looks like. So this is a GUI that I built. So it helps you control the entire mouth operated mouse. So when you first enter it, this is just like a Python script. So when you first enter it, you can see, oh, Comfrey, it's just like already selected for you. You connect, and here are all like the settings. I'll first show you this part to help me explain. Yep. So as you see here, there are a lot of thresholds. For example, hard sip, hard puff. So hard sip would be a right click and hard puff would be a left click, right? So you can see the pressure here. This is just like showing you what's directly on the mouse. So for example, if I sip or if I puff. So this is when it detects that, oh, the pressure is in this range, it just does left click for you. And here is, you can using this part, you can try to like make your own threshold, but it's not really that effective, and it would be better for you to just like adjust it yourself. So I'll show you how it feels like. So this is a little trainer that I put together to help you like get used to this. So for example, if I start moving the joystick, yeah, I'm not really good with this. So okay, so this is like the click accuracy. It detects like if you're doing a left click or a right click. So if I do a hard sip, it would be a right click. And if I do a hard puff, it would be a left click. and you can also get it wrong. So for example, if this is left click and you do a right click, yeah. This is the scroll practice, so it helps you to learn how to scroll. I feel like the scrolling part is still a bit janky because of like how it detects that, oh, you're scrolling before you're clicking when you're reaching a certain threshold. So I'll show you a bit. Yeah. And uh, here are all the settings. I can explain these a bit to you. I mean, like, I don't really have to explain these. These just like speak for themselves. There's a profile here, for example. If I want to load up another profile, for example, if you want to do something where you need a bit more sensitivity or you have to make sharper movements, you can just like do like this, and then it will just load your um, it will load your profile. This is the stick control, so it shows you like how it's actually working. So there's actually a dead zone. For example, at this part, you can see my mouse is not moving inside the blue circle, but once I exit the blue circle, it starts moving. So the dead zone is to help prevent people from, like, for example, your neck, you would do like these little movements, right? So it helps prevent these little movements to be translated into actual movement on your screen, because um, it just helps, you know. These are some settings. For example, dead zone. There's the move threshold, cursor speed. There's also an on-screen keyboard for so since people with these type of disabilities, they as I said, they couldn't really use their hands, so they can't control their mouse and their keyboard. So instead of like making a separate device for the keyboard, you can just drag your cursor to the bottom left and it just brings up the Windows like built-in keyboard, and do it again and it will just close it. So this is the section for people who have like lost the ability to like use both of their hands, right? So I actually there's actually another mode. This is suggested by someone who was looking at this. He was like, "Oh, is it possible for you to make it as like a keyboard, since like that person could only use one of their arms, so they can control their mouse, but since they're a CAD engineer, they would have to like switch between using their mouse and then like typing on the keyboard." So here things don't really look that much different, right? But here you can see, oh, this part, something has changed. So this is actually using your, what's it called, using your cursor and like which region, like which angle it's at, to translate into like a keyboard type. So for example, here you can see, oh, it's W plus D. This is like, for example, if you want to play games, right? You can use this as like joystick controller to like move your character around. You can also like select different things. For example, if I press, actually I can just show you here. I can make it like type a lot of stuff here. Okay. Um, so this part helps you control like which like the keybinds here, right? And you can select, oh, 2 and then 4 and then 8, and then this is the pressure keybind. So instead of doing left clicks and right clicks and like scrolling and all that, you can bind your what's it called? You can bind your zips and puffs to special keys like control and then caps lock, tab, escape, all that. So what this actually does is it who helps people to like use a lot of other software. For example, like um, Fusion 360, where you have to like do a lot of keyboard clicking. Oh, S is for search, and then F is for fillet, and you have to do like Control, Shift, all that. So instead of like people having to like switch between moving their mouse and then like typing on their keyboard, you can just use this while you're also using the mouse. So you wouldn't have to like alternate between two different things. And you can also like use your keyboard while using your mouse. For example, you can do like control click to like select a large part of the like screen or something like that. So yeah, that's basically it. So I don't have much to present. So yeah. Okay. Hello.
So folks love this assistive tech. We always love to
Oh,
see
yeah.
stuff on assistive tech. So Alex said, "Yay, assistive tech," and Andy says it's cool. And Alex really appreciates getting a proper demo. And it's
Yeah.
actually I've never really seen the background interface of a puff mouse. So this is a really thank you so much for providing that context and background on how this project really comes together on the back end.
It was a really cool project. I love to see how you showed us like first the hardware and like how it works and like who it's for and what it looks like inside, and then the full hardware and software demo. That was super cool.
Thank you
So
so much
Yeah.
for
really
coming on
useful.
today, Oscar.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to seeing the project grow
Thank
in
you.
new ways.